Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking this video to watch the explanation of how I created Yuki. Yuki was a family pet of my friend. So my friend asked me to commission her with Yuki's piece. Yuki recently passed away. The family was very sad about Yuki's passing. That's why I'm very happy to create this for them, to recreate a tangible memory of Yuki. Every time the family look at this piece, it will remind them of their family, Yuki, right? Yuki was a Shih Tzu. Comparing to the previous Shih Tzus that I sculpted before, you know, when you look back in my channel, you will see there's 4 dogs that I created all in one piece. All of them are Shih Tzu and one was mixed. And they look very different from Yuki. The reason why is because Yuki was groomed differently. Even though 2 dogs have the same breeds, they could look entirely different based on how they were groomed. The difference in fur texture makes the sculpture unique and different and fresh every single time. Painting this kind of fur color, it's somewhat challenging. I will tell you this right now. When I was painting this sculpture of Yuki, it had some green. I put some kind of like avocado color green. When you look at it from afar, it won't show some green. It would just blend in. It is more challenging to paint him because there's so many color gradients and so many color blending that you won't even it's hard to pinpoint what color exactly did I use, because I use so many colors. When I paint realistic sculptures of dogs, I don't use pure white as an end result, because there's no such thing as pure white unless it's like an object, like for example a toy or a plastic or something like this. Painting fur requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of layering and paint wash. Paint wash means when you use acrylic paint, you don't just use dry brush in it. You actually wet the brush, you put more water into paint to make it very diluted. It's mostly paint wash. If you ask me, okay, so paint wash, that takes a long time to dry up. Well, that's the blow dryer is for, right? You use a blow dryer to dry it every single time. So that makes your work faster and just more efficient in general. But with the combination of different color blending, let's say when you look at the picture of a dog and you look at it, oh, that's brown. It's not just brown. The fur color of that particular dog has mixture of light yellow, some white, some gray, some orange, some burnt sienna, some green even, or if it's a pure black dog, it might have a very light tint green. Sometimes the fur color is so black that it looks blue, right? Have you seen something like that? This is a little trick. I don't normally use this. I naturally see when I look at the picture, I can see what colors I need to use. But for any one of you, for some of you that are having a hard time looking at a picture and figuring out what color should I use then to make it look like this, you can load the picture in an Adobe Photoshop or maybe a paint software, the dropped tool. You put your cursor where you want the color, or you just play around, put your cursor anywhere, and you will see the colors on the color palette. I still like hand paint over airbrush because hand paint is very quick. The way I paint realistic dog sculptures or realistic sculptures, you switch color instantly. It's like simultaneously using different colors, and I don't think it's easy to use that with airbrush. If I'm using airbrush, it will take me time to clean the apparatus, put the paint, dilute it, and then brush it, and then it still takes time. It's quick, it's nice, it's affordable, it's easy to clean, and it's very portable. You could just grab your bag, put it there, and go. Oh, don't forget to watch my other YouTube show. It's called The Doggo Bake Show. It's a family-friendly YouTube show for your family and your kids. I talk to dogs and they talk back. Thank you for watching, and see you again next Friday.